Hey, good morning, guys. Brett Ellis here from Team Attitude. I want to share some of the thoughts that I have this morning just on the 21-day leadership plan. That's our 21-day personal development plan, the reset plan that will help us to become more at the end of this 21-day lockdown. And essentially, where I'm at right now with my thinking is, what are we doing to invest in ourselves? Are we using the time that we have correctly? Are we making the best and most intelligent plans with regards to how we want to invest in ourselves? Remember that we cannot give that which we do not have. So it makes a lot of sense to work hard on developing yourself right now. And obviously we have 8 areas of our lives that will affect our attitudes, that will affect the way in which we ultimately become more. Growing our capacity in all 8 areas is critical. We've got to look at those 8 areas and understand where we are right now, and then decide where we want to be in the future. The 3 things that I want to chat about critically this morning are, first of all, do you have a vision of the future for yourself? What does that look like? And we really should look at all 8 areas of our lives and ask ourselves the question, how do we want to show up down the road from here in each of those 8 areas? We start with, where are we right now, and where do we ultimately want to be in the future? So what does that look like for you? We will never be able to enjoy the promise if we're not prepared to pay the price. So first of all, we look at that picture, that vision, we make a mental math, and we ask ourselves, am I motivated to work towards the outcome? Am I prepared to pay the price? What is the outcome, and what price will I have to pay? If the promise is exciting enough, and if you believe it is possible for you to get there, even though it might scare you, you'll be prepared to pay the price. Just think about many other events in your life where you've been super successful, and you've had to work hard, and you've paid the price, and ultimately you've enjoyed the promise at the end. Whether it was a mountain bike race, whether you ran a marathon, whether you studied hard at university and it was difficult, you paid the price, knowing that at the end, that picture that you had of you succeeding was what motivated you every single day. So we've got to find our motivation by looking at pictures of things that we want to see for ourselves in the future. So that's the first thing that I want to share. Secondly, we need to manage our time very carefully. So if you have a look at the time that you generally spend every day investing in yourself, developing yourself, working on your goals, your visions, your values, all of the things that help you grow your personal leadership blueprint, how much time do you actually allocate and spend on that? Then look at the time that you spend wasting time. So all of the distractions, the things that are not really going to help you get to where you want to be. Yes, we've got to make our beds. Yes, we've got to wash the dishes, all of those other things that have to be done. But how much time are you allocating to really investing in yourself? So time management, very important. Begin with the end in mind at the beginning of each day. Tick off the things that are important. As you do them, it'll help to encourage you. It'll help to work on that self-esteem that says, hey, well done. I did the important things today. And then thirdly, I want you to think about growing your personal leadership lid. The essence behind that is we influence and affect other people at our level of leadership. So our level of leadership is really dependent on what we believe is possible for ourselves. If you believe it is possible for you to be a great leader, somebody that's going to make a big difference out there, then you will also be challenged to invest in growing the lid on your leadership. When the lid on your leadership lifts and grows, you become more, you have more capacity, and you can share more. Remember that we cannot give that which we do not have. So guys, the 3 things that I'll leave you with this morning are, first of all, ask yourself the question right now, what am I looking forward to? You will go in the direction that you face. So you've got to have a vision in each of the 8 areas of your life. Have pictures of where you want to be, okay, an idea of what will happen at the end of that season. And then secondly, manage your time. Look at how you use your time. Reshuffle that schedule if you need to. Say no if you need to, but make sure that you get great chunks of time that works towards growing the idea that you have of the plan for your future. And then thirdly, remember that you're growing the lid on your leadership. So you're lifting the lid on your leadership by investing in yourself. I'll leave that with you today. Have a fantastic morning, guys. Cheers. Speak soon.